Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Whew! I'm tired. We're on a cliff hiking here in Monterey.
It's been a beautiful day.
Oh, I'm tired of my jacket and everything. It's incredible.
It is a beautiful day outside here in Monterey.
I've got my good friend, Michael Stevens, who's the agent channel chief of Rackspace on the Top Gun Show. Finally, you're like one of those guys I've been pursuing to get on the show, and you're so busy running the channel that we haven't had the time.
I know, but it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
It's incredible. It's incredible. So you've been at Rackspace about 3 years. You've been in the industry forever. Well, not forever because you're not that old, but you've been in the industry a long time. What attracted you to go to the #1 managed cloud services company?
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you for the question, by the way. First and foremost, it really comes from the culture. And we have a fanatical support model at Rackspace that puts our customers, our partners, and each other from an employee perspective right at the forefront. And so as soon as I learned about this culture, I knew it was a perfect fit for me. And I was lucky enough that they had me. And we always say, you know, ultimately, and one of our founders came up with this and it's very true, I am a valued member on a winning team on an inspired mission. And that is exactly how it sums up the culture of Rackspace.
Yeah, and you know what? That's just not happy talk. I was at the corporate headquarters. I was on the Partner Advisory Council, and it is an incredible campus. Everybody I talked to was like helping me. They got this great slide that goes from the upper deck of the campus, tubular, down to the bottom area of the campus. I got to go down the slide, so I'm a real man now. I don't think I don't think you've been down the slide.
No, not quite yet.
No.
We're still patience.
Yeah,
Patience is a virtue.
We'll get a couple drinks in you and we'll push you down. But you can see, you know, people have been there 3 years and 5 years and 10 years. They had these Racker flags above their desk. It's an incredible environment there.
Yes. So we actually have our headquarters inside of an old mall in San Antonio, Texas. And there is a lot of culture that goes with that. It's about 1.2 million square feet of office space. And one of the components of our culture are these flags that we hang from the ceilings. And a lot of that has to do with tenure, but other accomplishment that each employee has. And so today, Steve, I wanted to make the award and recognition for, and really it's both a business thanks and a personal thanks. You've been somebody that has counseled us as a channel program and a company through our advisory council, and I have today brought you your own Partner Advisory Council flag that you can hang over your desk in your office.
I've made it.
Yes.
I'm going to put this over my desk and send you a picture.
Well, thank you very much.
And I'll post it so my 4 followers on LinkedIn will see it.
All right, perfect.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Of course.
All right, let's get into the meat of Rackspace. You guys are pushing $3 billion in an industry that there's a lot of people that just jumped in and said, we're a managed services company now. You guys got $3 billion of revenue. Talk a little bit about where you're winning and why.
Yeah, really front and center, we're winning where customers need expertise. And so we have about 7,000 employees now at Rackspace, and about 3,500 of them are engineers. And day in and day out, they're constantly supporting and innovating inside of all the world's leading clouds, whether that's private cloud, public cloud, or at the application level, and even security across platforms. We are constantly innovating, and when we find customers that need expertise, whether it's project-based or whether it's ongoing managed services support, we are there to align with our customers, become part of their team, and their success ultimately becomes our success.
Did you hear that? 3,500 engineers. So like no matter what platform you have, no matter what application or whatever, there's somebody at Rackspace that specializes in that and can help pair the Rackspace solution to your specific company.
I'll use a real example. About 1,200 AWS certifications, about 1,200 Microsoft certifications, about 400 Google certifications, and that's just in the public cloud space itself.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fun place.
That's why it's $3 billion of revenue.
Indeed.
You guys do a very good job.
Oh, thank you.
Incredible
We enjoy
stuff.
doing it.
Incredible stuff. So, Michael, talk a little bit about you now. I really want to tell some stories about Michael, but I'm just gonna. There are so many cool stories. I have to have you on the show again.
That's what we'll have to do.
Yeah, because
a whole show just about me.
I mean, I just use paper straws now because of Michael.
Yes, you all should. You all should.
Okay, talk a little bit about something personal, but not too personal.
Okay.
Who's the most famous person that you've ever met?
And I won't limit it to just one person. I will actually expand that to be 7 people. So back in the late 80s, I happened to have been following some band around, and I was in Denver, Colorado, flying to Ohio, and I happened to be at the gate with the Grateful Dead. And so
Whoa.
our flight was delayed, and I sat there, and they happened to, I say 7 because they happened to have been traveling at the time with Bruce Hornsby, and so I got to spend about an hour of
Holy cow.
flight delayed time with the entire Grateful Dead crew, and it was funny because I asked them why they keep following me around. And so
Did you really?
I did, and they thought that was pretty funny.
That's
so.
good. That's good. Well, you've heard it here on the Top Gun Show. Michael, thank you for being on the show. It's a pleasure.
Of course, always.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.